Namaste. Welcome to Junior Tesla. I want to write 100 using digits from 1 to 9 or maybe from 0 to 9, and that expression may have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division or power. So it may use some basic operations, but the thing is we should be using digits from 0 to 9 or 1 to 9 only once to get 100. So is it possible to write such expressions is the question. Yes, it is possible. We have taken some examples here. Using digits from 1 to 9 only once and with some basic operations, it is possible to get 100. So I have written two expressions here. The first one is 123 minus 45 minus 67 plus 89. Now if you take this expression, it has only plus and minus, addition, subtraction. These are the only two basic operations that are used in this expression. The digits are only from 1 to 9 and they have been used only once. Similarly, 98 minus 76 plus 54 plus 3 plus 21, another expression. Again we are using only addition and subtraction, and the digits used are 1 to 9, but they are in the descending order, and these digits are used only once. The final answer is 100. So it is possible to write 100 as the combination of digits from 1 to 9 or from 0 to 9 and with some basic operations. So here I have taken some examples where I have used all the 10 digits from 0 to 9. So again with only some basic operations, I have involved some fractions also, some examples involving fractions like 49 plus 1 by 2 plus 50 plus 38 divided by 76, again the sum is equal to 100. So it is possible to write some expressions. These are not the only examples. If you are interested, you can pause the video and you can find some more examples on your own. Now my question is, can I write 100 using some expression where that expression involves digits from 0 to 9 only once, but with only one basic operation, addition? There is no minus, there is no multiplication, no division, nothing. With only plus, can I get 100? So if you want to rephrase this question, the question is like this. Does there exist a series which involves digits from 0 to 9 and the final sum is 100? Now for that, let us start with the digits. So we have 10 digits, 0 to 9. Now if you are adding all these 10 digits, the sum is equal to 45. It is way less than 100, right? So definitely your series must involve some 2-digit numbers also, because if you are taking only single digit numbers from 0 to 9, the sum is 45. It is very less from the desired answer. Now if I take another example, see there is no formula, so everything goes by trial and error. So I have taken another example, like I have taken some numbers 19, 28, 37, 46, 50. Everything is a 2-digit number, okay, because there is no restriction for the number of terms in the series. The question is, do we have a series? That's all. So there is no restriction, there is no constraint on the number of terms in the series. So I have taken another series where I have 5 terms and each term is a 2-digit number, and if I add all these 5 terms, the sum is 180. It is much higher than 100. So if I have taken only single digit numbers, the answer is 45. But if I have taken all the two digit numbers, the sum is 180 or something. So definitely our desired answer must be somewhere in between these two. So it will involve some 2-digit numbers and some single digit numbers. So let me go by another example. This 19 plus 28 plus 30 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. So I have involved some single digit numbers and some 2-digit numbers, and surprisingly the sum is 99, very close to 100. So that means if I manipulate here some terms, then probably I will get 100, right? So what I have done is, instead of 30 I have taken 31. So the series is 19 plus 28 plus 31 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. The answer is 100, but here what happened is we have deviated from the rule. The rule says all the digits must be used only once, but here we have used one digit twice, right? So it is not the correct answer. So do we get a series where there are digits from 0 to 9 used only once and with only operation addition? Now mathematically it is proved that it is impossible to write such series. Let us see why. As I told you that our series, our desired series will have some single digit numbers and some 2-digit numbers, right? Now let t be the sum of the digits that appear in the tens place. So what I'm doing is I am going to take only 2-digit numbers, okay, in the series, and I have picked those digits in the tens places, and then I am adding them and I am calling them t. So suppose if you have taken this series, I mean though the answer is not 100, I have taken this series. Here 3 terms are 2-digit numbers, 19, 28 and 30. Now in these 3 terms I am picking only those digits which appear in the tens place, that is 1, 2 and 3, and I am adding them, and this I am going to call it as t. Okay, so t is the sum of those digits that appear in the tens places, and then I am going to collect all the remaining digits. Now the remaining digits will be always units places, right? So once I have removed all the tens places, the remaining places are units places only. Now I am going to collect all these digits and add them, and that will be 45 minus t, because I know that sum of all these digits from 0 to 9 is equal to 45. So if I have removed some of these digits, the remaining digits sum will be 45 minus t. Now if you are adding all the numbers in the series, okay, then it will be 10t plus 45 minus t. So t is the sum of all the digits that appear in the tens place. Now if it is multiplied by 10 and then 45 minus t is added, that is going to give you the total sum of the entire series, which is going to give you the sum 100, correct? So that is why 10t plus 45 minus t is equal to 100. Now if you simplify this equation, you get 9t equal to 55 or t equal to 55 divided by 9. Now 55 divided by 9 is not an integer, it is just a fraction, right? It is not an integer. But we had assumed that t is the sum of digits that appear in the tens place. So that basically means we had assumed that t is an integer. But here we are coming to an expression that says t is not an integer, it is a fraction. So this is a clear contradiction between the final conclusion and the assumption. The assumption is t is an integer and the final conclusion is t is not an integer. So definitely there is a contradiction between these two statements, and that is why we can say we don't have such an expression that gives 100 as the sum and uses digits 0 to 9 only once and with only one basic operation, addition. So either you have to use some of the digits twice, or you have to use some other operation other than addition, like subtraction, multiplication, something else along with addition. But with only one basic operation, addition, and with the constraint that all the digits must be used only once, it is impossible to write a series that gives the total 100. So this is a very beautiful proof by contradiction, reductio ad absurdum, and that says that no need of trying, okay. So even if you try for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, you will still not be able to get the series that gives 100 as the total. So I hope you understood this, a nice problem. Go through this once again if you are interested. Pause the video here and there and go through the details. You'll learn a lot of number properties. I hope you understood this, enjoyed this session. Thank you very much.
For more videos on maths learning, please subscribe our YouTube channel Tesla Education. Also, let us know in the comment section about the topics you would like to learn so that we bring more videos to you. Thank you.